我说演唱会还顺利吗？
谢谢花篮。
没，正好在工作，没办法过去，不然就去。
也很好吧，很多人在你那个送那个花篮前面拍照。哎，小贺，咱俩在拍上个戏的时候，咱俩住一个酒店，你知道吗？
我知道，有一天你就在我前面走。
对，那我不知道，我是有一天好像碰见你助理了。
看到我助理了？
对。
哦。
对。
但是我知道有一天是你在我前面走，他们说你刚上去。
啊，是吧？对。
好的。
开始了吗？已经。
你好，
好像是。
开始了。
我们已经
一会儿不是我在想，咱们一会儿这儿那个沙老师他网综不好，他能那个吗？
不知道。
是沙老师主持吗？对吧？
哎，你看这画面多帅啊！
这个可帅。
就是
文字主持
门口。
OK。没事，一会儿沙老师要是网不好，咱们自己 Q 呗就。
没事，我可以那个当主持来那个。
可以啊，好。
现在已经可以，我们就是不好意思聊是吧？没有那个
是我们仨。
哎，来了。
沙老师。
哎，沙老师好。
哦 ，hello。各位在
沙老师，你的网 OK 吗？
对，网可以吗，沙老师？
你的网 OK 吗？
还可以，还好。
OK。
唱的。
对。
哦，是吗？
是。
我仔细听听。
对。
这花真好。
我今天担任一下今晚的主持人啊。
好。
OK。
那个我现在在拉萨，我稍微还有一点点高反，有点晕。我跟不上趟的时候，你给我帮帮我，好吧？
没问题。
OK。Hello， 主任好，进来了。
Hello。
我今天也是这个代表大家问大家一些问题啊。那个主任，那个我今天当一下今晚的主持人啊。哇
，sorry，我这手机差点翻地上，
我吓一跳。
没事，我说，
我以为我手机倒了，我还想着去拍一下。
我以为楚然突然要唱歌呢。好
啊，您说，
好，那个在台小伙伴的朋友，大家好，我是沙宝亮，也是在剧中扮演的这个李荣章。今天呢，我给大家当一个主持人，也就是说帮着网友问问大家的一些问题。我现在人在西藏，头有点晕，有点高反，所以大家担待一下啊，我嘴跟不上趟的时候，一定要帮帮我。
After successfully stealing the audience's attention through the airing of the first episode, the main players of the latest drama returned to the live session together to review more deeply the various mysteries that began to be shown at the beginning of the story. Different from the previous discussion, which discussed more about the impression of the premiere, this time the main focus is on the characters, relationships between characters, and important clues that will develop in the next episode. Zhang Linghe became one of the actors who shared his views on Murong Chingi's character the most. According to him, many viewers may feel confused when watching the first episode because the storyline immediately begins with a major conflict without giving much explanation regarding the relationship of each character. He explained that the structure of the story was deliberately designed that way. Viewers will get answers bit by bit through flashbacks that bring the story back to 3 years earlier. It was there that the whole complicated relationship between the Murong family, the Hua family, as well as the reasons for the emergence of various conflicts would slowly unfold. According to Zhang Linghe, each scene that looked simple actually held clues that were interrelated. He hopes that the audience can enjoy the process of connecting each hook that the scriptwriters have prepared, because everything will form a much more complete story world than the initial impression in the first episode. One of the most interesting discussions happened when the players talked about Murong Chingi's psychological state. Zhang Linghe explained that before reuniting with Ran Susu, Chingi had actually lost almost her entire life expectancy. For many years he lived with the unfair treatment of the family, was filled with disappointment, and felt that the whole world had left him. That is why his coldness, stubbornness, and rebellious nature do not arise without reason. but are the result of mental wounds that have accumulated over a long time. But that all begins to change when Qingyi reunites with the woman who was once his first love. Zhang Linghe explained that the meeting not only brought back old memories, but also awakened a new purpose in Qingyi's life. He begins to try to find out why the woman he once knew so well now comes with a different identity and is even going to marry his own sister. It is the question after question that will be the main driver of the story. Meanwhile, Wang Churen also revealed the emotional side of Ran Susu that has not been easily understood by the audience. According to him, Susu's character actually always harbored feelings for Qingyi, but he chose to suppress all his emotions in order to complete the mission he was carrying out. Beyond the coldness shown to Qingyi, Ran Susu actually continued to be in an inner struggle. He wanted to stay away to protect his loved ones, but at the same time still hoped that Qingyi would still come to his aid when he was in danger. This conflict is what makes Wang Churen consider Ran Susu as a very complex character because almost all of his actions have two meanings at once. In the live session, the players also discussed one scene that was quite memorable for the audience. Namely when Murong Qingyi realized that his brother's future wife turned out to be Ran Susu. Zhang Linghe said that the moment became an emotional turning point for Qingyi. After a long time living without direction, he again has a reason to continue to seek answers to all the mysteries that have enveloped his life. It was not only Ran Susu's identity that intrigued her, but also the reason why the woman chose to hide her past. When the hosts asked about the relationship between the characters, the cast agreed that the drama could not be judged only from the first 2 episodes. They even liken each character to a layer of onions that will continue to open as the story progresses. Each layer will reveal a new side that the audience has never known before. Characters who look bad are not necessarily really bad, while simple-looking characters actually keep the biggest secrets. The discussion then turned to the character of the older brother played by Fu Xinhua. He explained that his character is always haunted by guilt towards Qingyi. As an older brother, he feels that he has failed to protect his sister and continues to try to make amends for this throughout the story. According to him, the fraternal relationship in this drama is not only filled with conflict, but also sacrifices that are often not expressed directly. One of the most surprising information appeared when the players discussed the process of filming the ending of the drama. They revealed that during the production process there was more than one version of the closing scene recorded. Some of the cast even admitted that they did not know which ending was finally chosen to be aired. The recognition immediately aroused the curiosity of the fans because it meant that there were still likely to be big surprises deliberately kept by the production team. In addition to discussing the storyline, the players also recalled the experience of filming several important scenes, including the scene of falling into the water, which became one of the emotional moments in the drama. Wang Churen admitted that the scene was quite stressful because in addition to having to display complicated emotions, he also had to do physical scenes that were not easy. While the other players actually broke the atmosphere by joking about the condition of the filming location, which they think the water is not too clean and has a strong enough aroma. Even so, they agreed that the whole process became a pleasant experience because it was carried out together in a familiar working atmosphere. One of the symbols discussed is the dragon gallbladder-shaped object that appears in the story. Zhang Linghe revealed that he had a discussion with the director about the meaning of the object. He does not even want to clearly explain whether the object was deliberately left as a clue or just a coincidence, because, according to him, it is such a small mystery that makes the viewer even more interested in following the development of the story. Towards the end of the broadcast, all the players again invited the audience to continue following the drama until the next episodes. They confirmed that the story, which has just begun, still holds many secrets, family conflicts, the development of relations between the characters, to plot twists that have not yet been shown. Zhang Linghe closed the session by saying that the drama will get more and more interesting as the episodes grow. According to him, each character has a clear journey, emotions are constantly evolving, as well as relationships that will change slowly so that the audience will get a much more profound experience than the impression from the initial episode. With various leaks given by the players in this live, the enthusiasm of fans for the continuation of the story is even higher. Instead of divulging the storyline, they managed to make the audience even more curious to watch how the whole mystery, love, sacrifice and family conflict will unfold one after another in the next episode.